Xin chào friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kevin, and today we're diving into an incredible journey teaching English in this beautiful country of Vietnam. In today's video, I will share 9 reasons why you should consider teaching English in Vietnam. At the end of this video, share a little bonus tip to get your work permit faster here in Vietnam. If you've ever dreamed of teaching English in Vietnam, then this video is for you. So my teaching journey began in May 2020 at an English center in Thanh Hoa, Vietnam. Tasting my first experience teaching in Vietnam was mind-blowing to say the least. After getting my feet wet, I wanted to move to a bigger city to experience what teaching was like in that bigger city. My second teaching position was with another English center in Ho Chi Minh City, the end of 2020 and through the end of 2021. I got tired of dealing with the extreme heat in Ho Chi Minh City, so one day I dreamed about going back to like cooler weather, and at the time I knew it was time to go. It was way too hot in Ho Chi Minh City, non-stop hot. So I made my way back to the capital in Hanoi. For the last 2 years I've worked for an English center here in Hanoi and been very pleased. Make sure you watch to the end. I'll be giving you one bonus tip about getting your work permit visa faster. Before we dive in to the adventure, let's talk about the qualifications and the requirements for teaching English in Vietnam. Understanding what's important will help you navigate the process more smoothly. The acronyms TEFL stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language, and TESOL, TESOL, Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, and CELTA, CELTA, stands for Certificate in English Language Teaching to Adults. Are not just letters on a resume. They're golden tickets to enhance their goal opportunities here in Vietnam. Holding one of these certifications doesn't just signify to a teacher's commitment to the craft, but also their dexterity. Here's a quick peek into how these qualifications can impact an English teacher's monthly salary. Beyond these specialized certifications, there's the age-old contest, bachelor's degree versus master's degree. Which one do you take? A master's degree, especially in fields related to language or education, often give teachers an edge not only in securing premier positions, but also in commanding higher salaries. Stick around as we break down more essentials and get you prepared for this exciting opportunity. Now let's jump into a critical factor, the salaries of English teacher. Vietnam offers competitive pay, making it a financially rewarding experience for educators. Depending on the sector you choose, like public schools, ran mostly by the government, private schools, and English center. The average monthly salary for an English teacher in Vietnam ranges between $1,000 to $2,300, which is approximately 25 million VND to 55 million VND. With the cost of living in Vietnam being relatively low, you're not just earning, you're earning very well. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving, and that's what we all dream of, isn't it? English teachers in Vietnam receive competitive base salaries. The demand for English language education has driven up salaries, ensuring that the educators are well compensated for their skills and expertise. Beyond the base salary, many teaching positions here in Vietnam come with additional benefits and incentive. This may include housing allowance, performance bonuses, or even opportunities for professional development. For those looking to boost their income, there are often opportunities for extra income. Whether it's taking on part-time work or offering private tutoring, teachers in Vietnam can enhance their financial stability. Securing a teaching job is made easier with a thriving job market for ESL teachers in Vietnam. Let me guide you through the opportunities available and how to find the perfect teaching position. Depending on the sector you choose, like public schools mostly ran by the government, or private schools or English centers, let's explore why Vietnam's job market is so favorable for English teachers. Vietnam's growing economy has led to high demand for English teachers. Schools and language centers are actively seeking qualified educators to meet the country's increasing interest in English language proficiency. Whether you prefer teaching in a formal school setting, a language center, or even online, Vietnam offers diverse opportunities. You can choose an environment that aligns with your teaching style. Vietnam's education sector encourages professional development. As an English teacher, you'll find opportunities for personal growth and professional growth through workshops, training programs, and collaboration with fellow educators. Let's talk about the cost of living in Vietnam. One of the major perks is that it's affordable to live here, allowing you to stretch your budget and experience more during your time here. Good news for those looking to teach English in Vietnam, living here won't break your wallet. The typical cost of living for an English teacher would range between 700 US dollar and 1,000 monthly for a basic budget conscious lifestyle, and could increase to about 1,000 to 2,000 for more comfortable moderate lifestyle, which includes better housing and more leisure activities. I dropped a video about the cost of living here in Hanoi. Just click here. But with that being said, you'll definitely find places to stay and eat that are totally affordable, leaving you with enough cash to explore and enjoy everything the country has to offer. The relatively low cost of living in Vietnam, coupled with a competitive English teaching salary, allows for a comfortable lifestyle while also offering the potential for saving. It's no wonder Vietnam is a hotspot for young teachers around the world. If you like this content, hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe for more content here in Vietnam. Safety first. Vietnam is known for its safety, creating a secure environment for teachers. Vietnam is one of the most safest countries in the world for expats and travelers, with low rates of violent crime and a general respect for foreigners. You can feel secure while living in Vietnam. Let's dive into why Vietnam stands out as a safe place to live and teach English. Vietnamese communities often have strong neighborhood watch programs, contributing to the overall safety of the area. It creates a sense of community and vigilance. Compared to many other countries in Southeast Asia, Vietnam boasts low crime rates, making it a peaceful destination for teachers to live without constant worry. Whether it's daytime or nighttime, the streets in Vietnam are generally safe. You can explore the vibrant lifestyle or the nightlife, take a leisurely stroll without any major concern. Maintaining a work-life balance is critical. In Vietnam, you'll often find reasonable working hours, allowing you to explore and immerse yourself in the local culture. Let's explore why working hours in Vietnam can contribute to fulfilling teaching experience. Most teaching positions here in Vietnam follow a standard schedule, allowing you to have structured working hours. This consistency helps in planning your daily activities and your holidays that you take throughout the year. Whether you're teaching at a public school, a language center, or a private school, there's often flexibility in choosing the type of teaching environment that suits your preferences, like working during the day only, or working in the afternoon only, or working a combination of the morning shift and the afternoon shift. Also, with language centers, you generally are going to work in the evening and generally on the weekends. So your schedule, you can pick your schedule no matter what. So it just depends on, again, which sector you go into. So either private school, you want to go to a language center, or you want to go to public school. With reasonable working hours, you'll have ample time to explore the local culture, try delicious Vietnamese cuisine, and engage in leisure activities with your newfound community. Now, let's talk about the heart of Vietnam, its people. The warmth and friendliness of the Vietnamese people make the teaching experience truly special. Let's uncover why the people of Vietnam contribute to a welcoming environment for us teachers. Vietnamese people are known for their genuine hospitality. From warm smiles to helping gestures, you'll feel a sense of welcome from the moment you arrive here in Vietnam. Communities here in Vietnam are very close-knit community, and they often organize events and gatherings. As a teacher, you'll likely be invited to join these activities. Don't be afraid. Foster those connections with those locals so that it can help you in the long run. In schools and language centers, you'll find colleagues and students who are supportive and eager to help you learn, and they want to learn from you. The collaborative atmosphere enhances the overall teaching experience. Your students and your colleagues are amazing, man. So you're not gonna be able to get along with everybody. Of course, that's not life, right? So I would say that find people that are like you and stick with them, right? And foster those relationships. Those are probably going to be some of the most strongest relationships that you're going to have here in Vietnam. And if you can really get good with the locals, they will open their arms to you so much. Foodies rejoice. Vietnam is a culinary haven. I'll take you on a mouth-watering journey through the diverse and delicious food culture. Let's explore why Vietnamese cuisine adds an extra layer to the joy of your teaching experience. Vietnam's streets are alive with a diverse array of street food. From banh mi to pho, you'll have the opportunity to indulge in delicious and affordable treats right on the sidewalk. Yeah, in the US, it's not common to eat on the sidewalk. But here, you must enjoy it. Enjoy the atmosphere. Vietnamese cuisine is renowned for its fresh and healthy ingredients. Local markets offer a colorful display of fruits, vegetables, and herbs, contributing to the flavor of these amazing dishes. Immerse yourself in the culture by joining cooking classes or participating in food-related events. It's a fantastic way to connect with locals and deepen your appreciation for Vietnamese traditions. Time to address the practical side, getting started quickly and affordably. I'll provide you tips on the necessary steps to kickstart your teaching journey here in Vietnam without breaking the bank. Let's explore why getting started is both swift and cost-effective. Hiring processes in Vietnam are often streamlined. With the right qualifications and documentation, you can secure a teaching position relatively quickly, saving you time and effort. Vietnam offers a range of affordable living arrangements. Whether you prefer city life or a more quiet setting in the countryside, you can find accommodation that suits your budget without compromising on quality. From meals to transportation, the daily cost of living in Vietnam is reasonable. I'll share tips on budgeting, help you make the most of your financial resources during your teaching adventure. Last but not least, you don't need to be fluent in Vietnamese to thrive here. I'll discuss the language dynamics and how you can still have a fulfilling experience without mastering the language here. I'll also teach you some basic Vietnamese phrases to help you connect with your students and the local. With a high demand for English teaching, many educational settings operate primarily in English. This means you can effectively navigate your work environment without being fluent in Vietnamese. But I will say that most of the Vietnamese will speak Vietnamese. In your work environment, those Vietnamese typically know basic English or better fluent. So they are the privileged one. And when you move here, you'll realize that there are privileged Vietnamese, not so privileged Vietnamese. Vietnamese people, especially in urban areas, are often proficient in English. You'll find that locals are more friendlier and willing to help, making it easy for you to communicate and connect with the community. While you can get by without speaking Vietnamese, there are plenty of opportunities to learn the Vietnamese language if you are interested. Language exchange events, classes are accessible, allowing you to enhance your cultural experience. Here are 5 phrases to get you started here in Vietnam. Number 1, Xin chào. That means hello. Tạm biệt. That means goodbye. Cảm ơn. That means thank you. Không có gì, which means you're welcome. And làm thế nào is how are you. I would recommend that you learn some Vietnamese. You don't have to be proficient or fluent in Vietnamese, but I would recommend that you learn those basic words because most of the Vietnamese that you'll come across won't understand English. So make sure that you at least pick up on those little words and the basic words so that you can maneuver here in the city and in Vietnam in general. Because the countryside, they won't know much English at all. So if you're living here and you want to travel, definitely learn some Vietnamese. Before you book that flight, here's a bonus tip about visa information I promised you at the beginning of the video. Make sure you book your e-visa at least 1 month in advance to avoid headaches and mishaps. It's kind of a slow process here. For work permits, and this is working and staying, the fastest, easiest way to get in this country and stay in this country is through working with an English center. They will handle all the documents. Plus, they already have a working relationship with immigration and the Department of Labor. Trust me, let them handle it. I hope you enjoyed this video and gained some valuable tips when planning your teaching journey here in Vietnam. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experiences, leave it a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more expat life and teaching content here in Vietnam. If you like this video, go check out this one or this video and learn what the cost of living is like here in Vietnam. Chúc bạn may mắn. Tạm biệt. See you later. Bye bye.